Hey, in this video, I want to talk to you about the biggest reason why people aren't buying houses in today's market. It's not what you think, so stick around. Listen, a lot of people are telling you that interest rates are too high. A lot of people are telling you that home prices are too high. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Those are two of the biggest lies. I'm going to call it a lie because it's a lie. Home prices continue to go up, and they are higher and higher and higher every year. Those of you who are waiting around for home prices to drop, you're going to be waiting a long time because home prices are not the same price as they were 10 years ago. They're not the same price as they were 20 years ago. And the home prices 10 years ago aren't the prices they were 10 years before that. Guys, the reality is, if you go back and you look at historic data regarding home prices, home values double every 15 years, regardless of the ups and downs in the market. All right. So, number one, home prices, that's not the problem. Number two, which is not the problem. Number two is that interest rates are too high. Guess what? Again, that's what the media wants you to believe. That's what people want you to believe. Interest rates do affect your housing payment. I get it. I understand that. I've been in this business for a long time. And let me tell you something. When I bought my first house, I was paying nearly 7% for my house, and I had to pay extra fees to get that interest rate. So interest rates, when they dropped to 2%, they're not going back to 2%. So you're going to have to get over it. All right. That is not the reason why you're not buying a house right now. I'm going to tell you the number one reason why you are not buying a house right now. Are you ready for this? Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's fear. You're afraid. You're afraid of buying a house and overpaying for it, making a bad investment decision. You are afraid that you're not going to be able to make the payments because people keep telling you that you can't afford it. You're afraid of what people might think about you. Guys, fear is the number one thing that is holding you back from making a decision. I've heard people online saying things like millennials and Gen Z aren't buying houses. Guess what? That myth has been debunked. Watch one of my other videos that I just talked about this, answering some people who replied, put some comments in on one of our videos that baby boomers and Gen Xers are the only ones that are buying houses because they bought their houses 10 years ago when they were cheaper. Well, the reality is that the National Association of Realtors is actually stating that Gen Z and millennials make up the bulk. They have the largest percentage of home buyers in today's market. All right. So yeah, Gen Z and Gen X they're buying, or Gen Z and or Gen X rather, and boomers, yeah, they're buying. They're downsizing. Some of them aren't moving at all right now, but it's fear. Let me tell you a story. When my daughter was about 7 years old, we went camping. We went for this hike up this steep little hill that was near our campsite. And as we got to the top, everybody's excited. We're looking out at the view. It was this amazing, amazing view. And as we're going down the slope, we hit some loose gravel, which the entire side of that hill was loose gravel. And her feet slipped and she grabbed onto a rock, this big rock, and she would not let go of the rock. Well, we sat there for, I don't know, 10 minutes talking to her, trying to get her to drop this rock and get rid of it. It's a big boulder. And she would not let go of this rock. So I sat there and I said, okay, well, if you're not going to let go of the rock, would you like me to go down to the camp and bring you back a blanket? Do you want me to bring you some water, something to keep you comfortable? The rest of us are going to go down to the camp. but the only way that you can go to the camp is to let go of the rock. And I'm going to need you to trust me on this. And she was crying. She was terrified. She was scared out of her mind. Finally, she dropped the rock. She let go of the rock and she took my hand. And in a moment, I showed her how to turn her feet sideways and kind of slide down the hill. And she was laughing hysterically as we went the rest of the way. And we surfed the mountain, is what she called it. I look back on that. And the reason I tell you that story is because as long as you hold on to what you're most fearful of, it seems real. I get it. It seems like interest rates are never going to come down, like home prices, you're never going to be able to afford a house. It's going to be really scary that first time you buy a house. You're signing this 30-year obligation. Well, if you're renting, you're signing a 12-month lease. You're still going to be paying somebody. With a 30-year mortgage, you sign it one time. You don't have to go back and look at it again. The 12-year lease, you have to do it year after year after year after year, and the rents keep going up. How scary is that? But for some reason in our mind, we don't think that's scary. That's just normal. Guys, you got to let go and move into your fear. If you want to buy a home in 2025, you've got to stop listening to the voices that are putting fear into you. Fear of loss, fear of security, fear of your reputation or your status. Stop being afraid. Let go of that stuff and live your life. Live the best version of your life. If you want a home and you've got a dream of owning a home someday, then buy a house. It's within your reach. There's a solution. There is a way to make it affordable. There are ways, different mortgage programs that can get you low down payments. They can get you lower interest rates. There's ways that we can do things to help you get into a house, but you have to be willing to take that step and overcome your fear. You're no different than any other generation. Guys, go buy a house. Don't be afraid. It's time to take up the mantle of courage and step into your greatest life. I'm Joshua Christensen with Christensen Properties. If you like videos like this, if you like the tips I'm giving you, then go ahead and like, subscribe, share this with your friends. If you're looking to get into the market and want to buy a house in Albuquerque, then click the link below and reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. I'm a licensed realtor with Realty One in New Mexico. We appreciate you. Have a great day.